right over this. So when you get into 118, you're going to see these quests in the right-hand sidebar. These are challenges that you can do at any time. There's always more things to work toward. It will reward killing people in-game or learning out of game, but there's always more to take advantage of. Also coming in update 118 is new account progression. Account progression will go all the way to level 30 now, and for your veteran players, you're going to be able to go in and unlock a chest for every level that you've already completed in the past. That could be 20 chests for many of you to open for new players coming in. Every time they have kind of a mini milestone in the game, they will have a moment of delight getting to open a new chest, getting rewards. We're going to put all sorts of things in those chests over time. In the beginning, you can expect cards or glory or maybe even some ice, but it's something new coming in 118. Always more challenges to keep your casual, ranked, or even battle royale matches interesting, and we're going to reward level progression, account level progression outside of the game. Rome, you looking forward to that?
Rewards for everyone, but one of the biggest excitements for me personally is just the fact that I'm able to open up the chest and I have that couple seconds of what am I going to get,
Yeah.
And especially right now with the 20 chests that you start with, if you're level 20, that's like an hour of fun.
I know, it's like if you have been playing the game for a while, like these players we have on the stage here today, you're just going to open 118, you're going to go look at your profile, which is now also represented on the main menu as well, and you're just going to have all these chests to open. The chests, they come in different degrees of rarity.
Yeah.
The more ornate the chest gets, the better the rewards inside of it, and players are going to have a lot of fun with that, along with, there's hundreds and hundreds of quests, technically of maybe 600 or so quests right out of the gate, so there'll always be something more for you to do, and should be a lot of fun. But I know a lot of you have been waiting to get more details, more in-game footage of Lance, the tank roamer, coming to Vainglory, completely different play style. And let's take a look at the hero spotlight for Lance, of course. To bring us that, it'll be Ciderhelm.
And welcome to the Vainglory Hero Spotlight. Today we're looking at Lance, a Githian knight who depends on both his courage and his wits to protect his allies. With a unique polearm and shield combat, Lance breaks enemy lines and creates opportunities for his friends. He can purchase utility or crystal items to excel in his role as a protector, or weapon items to deal more damage during battle. Although Lance's attacks are slower than most heroes, his Partisan's Technique perk allows him to damage every enemy along the path of his blade. Critical strikes and other effects are also applied to each enemy along his path. Additionally, Lance uses stamina to activate his abilities. Stamina regenerates quickly, but using abilities briefly pauses this regeneration. When Lance activates Impale, he lunges forward in the target direction, damaging and rooting every enemy he hits. If this successfully hits at least one enemy, he can immediately break free from its recovery by using another ability, attacking, or moving. The overdrive for this ability causes successful Impale hits to also reset his combat roll cooldown. I recommend learning this ability at level 2 and upgrading it second. Passively, Lance's Githian wall causes him to strafe around targets he attacks, holding his shield towards them. While strafing, Lance takes reduced damage from his facing direction. When activated, Lance sweeps enemies away in the target direction, dealing damage and also stunning enemies who collide with terrain or structures. Afterward, Lance holds his shield steadfast, greatly reducing damage from the same direction. This block can be cancelled early by performing any other action. The overdrive for this ability grants Lance immunity to most negative effects when using the active block. I recommend learning this ability at level 1, upgrading it first, and taking its overdrive. When Lance activates his ultimate combat roll, he rolls in the target direction. Lance's next basic attack after a roll will strike quickly, dealing bonus crystal damage. While simple, Combat Roll unlocks powerful ability chains for Lance. It allows Lance to reliably knock enemies in terrain, initiate fights for his team, and quickly come to the defense of allies. I recommend learning and upgrading this ability whenever it's available. Celeste has pushed dangerously far into enemy territory. Catherine and Blackfeather ignore Lance as they move in to punish her. The fight breaks out with Celeste falling back and the enemy Catherine about to land her stun. At this same moment, Blackfeather is beginning his Rose offensive dash, expecting to quickly secure the kill. But Lance is one step ahead, immediately rolling, then stunning the pair against the wall, buying Celeste a moment to recover and continue her retreat. As the stun wears off, Blackfeather pushes past Lance to resume his single-minded pursuit of Celeste. Lance lands his impale into another knockback, shoving Blackfeather away from his ally once again. Take note of how much stamina Lance still has during this chase. Although he doesn't use normal energy, items with energy bonuses do provide strong stamina bonuses. Thanks to the clockwork in his inventory, he's able to roll back towards Celeste, attack Catherine, and once again knock Blackfeather away. With Celeste safely under the protection of their turret, Lance is able to rest easy, knowing he's saved another life. In this match, both teams are converging on a contested healing camp, preparing for an inevitable showdown. Lance's team finishes off the monster, then backs off, forcing their opponents forward if they want to fight. All at once, the fight explodes, with Lance bringing his impale down squarely on the enemy Rhyme. Rhyme has been the largest threat to Lance and Jewel throughout the match. By aiming his Winter Spires behind them, he's been able to bypass their directional shields to deal full damage. But with this impale, a scout trap, and the full force of Jewel's ultimate, he'll be obliterated before he can even reach the fight. Immediately, Lance slams Fortress against the wall, allowing Saw and Jewel to shred through his health. Moments later, Taka goes down, ending the fight with a flawless ace. Although Lance doesn't have a flashy ultimate, he can adjust his tactics to suit nearly any situation, making him a consistent threat in the Halcyon fold. Thanks for watching the Lance Hero Spotlight. Download Vainglory free on the Apple App Store, Google Play, and the Amazon App Store.